guys, just wanted to speak out to my Explicit Gospel group. This morning I'm sitting here doing some devotion stuff. I'm doing my daily work in the daily work of the Explicit Gospel. Just wanted to speak to you guys and just tell you how proud I am of those who are participating in the Explicit Gospel. You guys are doing a phenomenal job. The quality of our conversations is far exceeded my expectations, and I'm loving it. I'm loving Sunday nights. And so you guys keep up the good work. We're kind of at the halfway point in this study, and I know there's a lot of content and a lot of quality to the content in here. And so I hope you're not feeling overwhelmed. I hope you're taking time to kind of recap things, and that's what I'm doing here today, is just to kind of point out one message to you that I feel like the book is stressing here. I think as Christians, there's kind of two lines of thinking, and I think most of us fall into this category that, okay, I've been saved, I understand the gospel, and almost now what? All right, and the now what has become how much we can do to earn God's favor and to earn God's approval, and what that looks like is this. I'm going to read my Bible, I'm going to pray, I'm going to go to church, I'm going to give, I'm going to serve, I'm going to do all these things, and based on that, God is going to approve me. God is going to look at me and say, well done, thy good and faithful servant, right? And there's a distinction there to be made, all right? And to quickly shift to the other group here, the other line of thinking that the book is stressing is this. You can read the Bible, you can pray, you can go to church, you can give, you can serve. But those things have nothing to do with your approval by God. God approves us not based on anything that we do. All right, let's throw the gospel back into it, right? The gospel is what God has done, what Christ has done for us, and understanding that we couldn't fulfill the law, that Christ is the only one that fulfilled the law, understanding that we deserve death because of our sin, and Christ paid that penalty for us. Therefore, we have the option and the opportunity to not get what we deserve, to go to hell and get the blessings and the rewards that Jesus earned, that he gladly gives to us, right? And so what that cost us is just faith in Jesus Christ, and our faith in him is what justifies us. And that's radically different, because no longer do I have the mindset of waking up each day going, man, if God's going to be pleased with me, I've got to read my Bible, I've got to pray, Sundays and Wednesdays I got to go to church, and I got to give, and I got to serve, and I got to do all these things. No longer is that a point of emphasis. Now, again, it's a distinction. We're talking about justification. And when God looks at us, it has nothing to do with our efforts. It has everything to do in the finished work of Christ. And man, that's powerful. But it's also taking a burden off of myself. I don't have a pressure to do all these things to earn God's approval. My approval is through the finished work of Christ. Again, so the difference is this. Instead of waking up each day and okay, let's lay out my checklist and I got to do all these things because I'm a Christian, it is I wake up and I remind myself of the gospel each and every day and what God has done for me, and who God is and who I was and where he's brought me from, and understanding that my response to that is this. I want to know that guy. I want to spend time with him. I want to take advantage of opportunities to be around people who believe in him, and take advantage of opportunities to worship him and to serve him. And that is not out of an obligation because I'm a Christian. It's out of a response to how good he is. It's out of a response to what he has done and how much he has loved me. Do you see the difference? I hope you learn this at a young age. I hope you understand this now, because that's going to set you guys up for a life of consistency and persistence as followers of Jesus Christ. So my message, and I guess the book's message, is this: live your life in response to what God has already done. You don't have to seek to earn his approval. It's already been approved by Jesus, by the work of Christ. Live in freedom, guys. Wake up each day, remind yourself of the gospel, and ask yourself this question: what's my response? What is my response? And I think you're going to find more often than not, your response is, yeah, I want to do this. I want to read my Bible. I want to pray. I want to spend time with him. I want to take advantage of those opportunities. And the impact of that that can have on your life is just phenomenal. So I pray you guys learn it now. Don't waste so many years of your life struggling with guilt and shame of not living up to what you think are expectations of Christ. Understand the biblical gospel, and I'm excited to see what the implications of that are in your life. So love you guys. Again, thank you for participating in this, and I'm highly encouraged by our group that's here. Got some things maybe planned for you guys in the near future. Finish this thing strong, and we'll see you Sunday night.